I find this unbelievable. It's another nightmare story from the IRS. Listen, a South Korean immigrant moves to the US, he joins the military, he's honorably discharged, he becomes a citizen. He opens a gas station, his piece of the American dream. Then the IRS seizes $59,000 from his business without any evidence of criminal wrongdoing. And by the way, they're not giving it back. Joining us now, the lawyer representing the gas station owner. His name is Edward Griffin. He is the lawyer. He is with us now. Edward, thanks for joining us this morning. I really can't believe this. What's the explanation, A, for taking the money, and B, not giving it back?
Well, good morning, and thank you for this opportunity. The IRS seized this money under the structuring laws. What they accused him of is structuring his deposits. As a gas station owner, he received a lot of cash. All of it was properly accounted for. It was honestly earned. But what they said was, you deposited it in less than $10,000 amounts to avoid bank reporting laws. And that's a federal felony offense.
And so the bank, I believe, suggested that your client admit guilt. Yes, I did put money in there, less than $10,000 a pop in cash. And it was at that point they swept the money away. That's what happened?
Well, the IRS seized the money. They froze it, they seized it, and you know, as part of his plea agreement that happened back in 2011, that's how long this case has been going on, they got to keep that money.
Well, can't you get it back? I mean,
so
there was no criminal
IRS.
wrongdoing here, none at all, certainly that you know of or that the public knows of. They've got the money. Why can't they give it back? What's the excuse for not giving it back?
There's no good excuse for not giving the money back.
Well,
the
what
right
are you
thing to
do
do
now?
would be to return it.
I understand the man's wife died during this mess, and he declared bankruptcy.
She did. It wiped them out. They seized his entire operating account. He had no money to buy gas, no money to be able to pay the rent. He lost his business. The behavior here was just shameful.
And the suspicion was that he was avoiding taxes. Is that it?
That's why they have these structuring laws in place. It's to go after terrorists. It's to go after money launderers and drug dealers. It's not to go after your local gas station. It's just a terrible abuse of power in this case.
Okay, I've got one last question for you, Edward. What are you going to do now?
You know, the one thing that could really help Mr. Kwan would be a presidential pardon. These are federal crimes, and the only person who can do something about it would be the president.
Okay.
We've also appealed the case to the IRS, and we're continuing to try to fight it, and we really appreciate putting the pressure on them to hopefully make them give this money back to Mr. Kwan.
Edward Griffin, we wish you and your client, Mr. Kwan, the very best of luck, because I think justice should be on your side. Thank you, Edward. We appreciate you being here. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Okay.